well, for now. So I think it will be US. The very common double US 2v2 play, which is sort of a bit, yeah, strong. Oh no, US Chimera. Okay, so we see a standard play here against US Cartel. I'm actually excited to see Ganon, the winner of the AOD tournament by Game Replays. See him with Cruelty. Cruelty didn't participate because he had some issues there on this today, so he casted with me. He's also a very, very strong player. So I want to see if Unreal is going with a Fennec spam, if he's advancing with it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
it would be interesting to see. I mean, as you say, Cruelty and Ganon are probably two of the best players in the game right now. Whereas like the US Chimera combo is very, very strong. Interesting enough, Ganon going with Cartel is the first Cartel we've seen in the tournament so far, this being the third game.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're ready to go.
Okay, yeah, we are ready to go. So we play fourth point of contact. Is the first map, is it?
It is, yes. Interesting enough,
Okay.
this map isn't in the 2v2 pool, but there is a 3v3 map in the 2v2 pool, which we had to take out because you can't get the 2v2 resource spawn.
Ah, okay. So, and I will turn off my face cam for the game. So, I have to find the first player here, and we will go with ZX Ganon on the top right as Cartel, and his teammate Cruelty from Penta Sports as US in the top left.
Yeah, bottom left we have Zenichi with the Chimera. As I say, I've played with him a little bit, but I don't know him too well. It looks like they ended up both going, they both went Chimera, so both DDoS players went Chimera. So we have Zenichi in the bottom left and Unreal in the bottom right.
Okay, so we see Unreal opening with a double barracks, and we see Zenichi with just a single barracks. And I don't know, I saw a ping. Too bad you don't see from whom the ping came. Ah, from Unreal. So Unreal will go for one of the bigger banks here. The mid will probably be contested by Ganon because it's surrounded by water. So we see the scouting going on from Ganon and his K-Max, his scouting K-Max. Ganon opened up standard cartel play, double refinery onto oil.
Interesting enough, Unreal sold his second barracks, so he sold it almost straight up after getting it, which is kind of not the best thing to do.
He had it for a longer time already. I think he spammed some units to get quick access to a bank, I think. But he's not actually, you're right. I don't see him walking onto a bank directly. So this is weird. This could actually cause him a lot of trouble because he wasted a lot of resources onto that. And we will see about that, how that will work out. So Ganon is still, yeah, as a cartel player, even myself as a cartel player, the thing is that you really want to like have infantry all over the map because you need it. You need it. In the early game, someone asked me like, why should you actually open double oil? Double oil is so crucial because the infantry just costs oil, and everything early game costs oil, and you can expand and probably be safe with infantry plus expand with just oil. So you can play an eco boom into inf spam. But what we see from our friend Cruelty here, he went already for his field hospital. He's building marines. Okay,
so he might go for that infantry rush tactic.
Yeah, he's probably going to drop somewhere.
Or he may just go for that center bank.
For what bank?
That center bank on the island. The only way to take it would be with the helicopter.
Yeah. It would take Ganon too long to get. So getting the dust off over there is probably for him pretty crucial. But I just see Cruelty. Am I wrong here, or do I just see one refinery on aluminum
Yes, so far one refinery.
and the bank.
Well, he has got the 2 gold lower down.
He has what?
He has got the 2 gold
Ah,
refineries.
yeah, now I see them. I didn't see the refineries. So, yeah, pretty standard. He's going for one more power plant and the support bay, if I'm not wrong. Logistical center.
Yeah, that Logi
I
Center
think.
to get his resource
Yeah.
upgrades as soon as he can. Which
Yeah,
is pretty
he
much the
needs.
strength of US, that early resource game, and then like you can just get into your ball of armor.
Yeah. And it is always necessary, always against cartel, because you can just hold like I have 4 refineries, like 2 oil, 2 aluminum. You can nearly outclass like a 7 or 8 refinery cartel player because they just need ecos so hard.
Yeah. And interesting enough, Cruelty went for the far bank.
Yep.
So that far bank closer to the
Yeah.
DDoS players.
Which is good. It also gives him scouting information. It has a crucial point. It takes away economy from the DDoS players. But the thing is that it was pretty risky for him. So if there is a Fennec spam coming, no, but we see a namer, but it's not full. So for now, they both are quite safe. Let's say. What do we see by Zenichi? Zenichi is coming up with a spear vehicle bay. And a ninja. The ninja against Ganon is so crucial. And finally, the infantry from Ganon already reached the the top bank. So Cruelty is he's getting his dust off ready for the center bank, I think. So yeah.
So yeah,
What
Penta
is-
do have vision. Well, they have scouted both the DDoS players.
Yeah.
So right now they know what both of them are doing, or at least they can figure out
Exactly.
what both of them are doing.
Yeah, and I mean Unreal to Pumas already with his speed vehicle bay.
They are
I don't know
unupgraded,
if-
interestingly enough.
Yeah, but he has his SAS already. Okay, he's going for he's probably going to research it, right? Yeah, he is. So he's passenger accommodation researching and probably going for that air like rocket upgrade, I think, later because it's crucial because of the range you gain there. So
It
for
is. It
now,
is a very good upgrade. I mean, especially because he's facing the cartel player. If he was facing
Yeah.
the US player, then you need to worry about things like Sea-Wiz and that kind of thing, which shoot down rockets.
yeah,
And then your damage becomes very mitigated. But he is against
Yeah.
the cartel player, so an upgraded Pumas will be pretty effective.
exactly. And don't underestimate the. Okay, so now we see cartel player Ganon. Yeah, his units being eaten here by just SAS namer drop. Yeah, 2 Scorpios. 2 Scorpios is pretty. They cost a lot.
Yeah.
So that hurts his eco quite a lot. Next up, we have the Super Hind, which actually got a bit nerfed, but he's dropping Shershits. I heard him talking about it on TeamSpeak like back in like 3 patches or something. Oh, that damage from the SAS onto the Hind, pretty intense. So, wow. But that is actually, I mean, Unreal got a pretty good position here for himself.
Yeah, that is a good
And the
building to
Jackal's
take because he's
dying.
doing decent damage with those SOS.
Yeah. Aha! Damn it, the Jackal died because the SAS should be shot more early. But he did decent damage. I mean, the eco damage onto Ganon is good. The thing is that Ganon is a very experienced RDS player. Oh, and we have the ninja, by the way, being exposed to the ninja by Zenichi being exposed by the K-Max. So
So it is, yeah.
it shoot down the K-Max because it costs a lot and him losing. Oh, 4 Pumas driving to the base plus a ninja.
They still
Going to-
don't have that upgrade, so they won't have the extra HP. They don't have the passenger upgrade, which gives them that extra HP bonus.
Okay, is he? Did he research it? Or did he cancel it?
If you click on them, you can see that they don't have any seats for passengers, so you can
Yeah.
see that he doesn't have that upgrade yet, no. And he's about to run into a bunch of Hinds, 2 Hinds to be precise.
Ooh, look at the Pumas dealing damage onto the Super Hinds here.
Yeah, pretty effective damage there.
Yeah. Now we see the Shurshins. Look at the Shurshins deal the damage.
And
Wow.
all those Pumas
Well
are down
played.
now.
Well played, but I think the loss is, yeah, on Gunnan's side. I mean, those... Hello there. Oh, by the way, hello viewers, and I hope you enjoy this. And, well, we have Cruelty.
Very interesting to see, if you take a look at Unreal's base, there was a
Yeah.
Hind drop. The Hind died very quickly, but that building has been garrisoned with the Shurshins.
Oh, they do a lot in there.
But
That's a
luckily,
lot of
there
trouble.
are terms up, so they're kind of shooting down the rockets before the rockets can do any damage.
Well, yeah, but you see the harvesters dying. That is a crucial point here. Harvesters cost money, and every second Unreal loses money. And there we go. Get the first SAS out. Oh, wow. The
It died
damage
very quickly.
SAS. Wow. Good. But they're doing pretty good. Look at Zenichi. Also, with 3 Pumas going to the base of Cruelty here, and trying to actually get some access and some economy damage, yeah, done. But on the top right, we see the auto killing the ninjas. That's
Pretty awful
really
micro
going to
there
hurt.
from Unreal. He didn't even notice them
Yeah.
dying.
Yeah, but where is he concentrating himself there? I see like 4 SAS in front, nearly in front of the base.
And there they were.
Ganon?
They clear out all the Shurshins.
Okay. So we see Ganon expanding more onto oil. Again, Ganon likes to, as you can see, he likes to put 2 refineries onto 1 oil.
Pretty
Gives him
decent
more
harass
money
here from
and less
Zenichi.
stretch. And Zenichi is doing a good amount of damage here. Look at him.
We do
Cruelty
see-
having a phalanx up.
Yeah, we do see Blazes and MGS coming up now, which will defend.
Yeah, but the phalanx is a pretty good investment here.
It is, yes. Especially for that
economy-wise-
detection at the front of your base to detect
Yeah.
any Fennec pushes or Metal Storm.
Yeah. Also, the little birds are pretty. Yeah, you need them. You need them flying around, and look how fast they are. The thing is, economy-wise, if I count, I would say that the Pentasports guys are a bit in the lead.
Yeah,
So-
they are getting up a stronger force now, and they are getting that bonus gold from those 3 banks. I mean, they've got all 3 of the center banks, which is good for them.
Yeah. Cruelty got the bottom and mid bank, and top bank is by Ganon. Oh. There we have the first Spectre by Ganon. So we see the base of Ganon, we see the air control center going up probably for... Nah, I don't think he's going for Berkuts. I think he's going for the other planes there. Ganon should sell his refineries, which he doesn't need though. But yeah, the upgrades for the Spectres coming up. 4 Brems. That's going to be nasty for Unreal here. I don't actually understand the mix of Unreal. Going for Panzers, more or less. He's sticking with what he has. Okay, I mean, he has not much. He's expanding actually, and we have Zenichi also expanding, but the expansion comes too late. They should expand more while attacking, I think.
Yeah, and Unreal did unfortunately lose a refinery to Shurshins garrisoned in the building.
Okay.
They just picked it away really slowly until he lost it.
Yeah. That's yeah. This is actually the place now. The cartel. You can just you just need infantry and like a carrying unit and just like harass the opponent until you just roll over him with specters. Specters are such a strong unit. They're wow, insanely strong.
Very mixed force there from Cruelty. He's got MGS Blazers, he's got Guardians, and he has his Little Birds.
Yeah. Well, he needs a little birds for stealth.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's on Tusk 1. So I think he will just... Oh.
So
Okay, the
we are
Guardians
seeing
will seal the
slight
deal here.
pushes on each side here.
That's actually... This is how you can see... This is a good, well microed. I mean, he has his two teams. He has his Blazers and Strikers and... yeah. His little his little bird and his guardian little bird combo, and he's just ninjaing. He's baiting with the tanks, staying away, getting vision, and now you see, yeah, now he will drive over it everything, and yeah, the Hercules also.
Although you'll
and
see
he
those
fixes the
Guardians go
ninjas.
down to the ninjas. Although the ninjas will
Yeah.
also take damage from those Blazers.
Yeah, and the Blazers take down. So I think the losses, well, the loss on the Guardians is pretty high. So
So we're gonna see a push now on Unreal, and he won't have much up to defend.
Yeah.
He really doesn't have a force at all.
yeah, he will just this. Actually, to be honest, Unreal lost so much because of those two assertions. They just hurt him so bad, and now we see the next Panzer coming up, and yeah, look at the damage. It's like nothing, and it's just 4 Spectres. Look at the damage.
Yeah, it's a ton of damage.
And let's see the go of Cruelty. Cruelty is, yeah, he's moving around a bit, splitting up his units, probably taking care of any expansion with the Guardians and the Little Bird. Ganon, yeah, taking care of Unreal. So,
So yeah, you're probably gonna have to call this game now. I mean, it's only a matter of
Yeah.
time before Cruelty runs into Zenichi's base.
yeah, and just runs into it. Like you just said it. This will be literally running over. This is like steamroll.
Yeah.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Decent damage
So I-
there from the ninjas onto the Guardians,
Yeah.
though.
What? Sorry?
Uh,
Yeah, oh, look at the ninjas.
yeah, I mean that's 3 or 4 Guardians down now.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh, here come the X-32s though, towards Zenichi's base.
Yeah.
Stealth enemy unit
And that's going to be
detected.
followed up almost straight away by that armor force.
Yeah. It's just, this is the best scouting. And,
And there's the surrender. So yeah, that's the first game.
yeah, that was first game. That was well played. And if you look at the resources, both combined together, getting really close to Ganon, like a bit more than him. So that was, wow.
Yeah, that was really well played from Penta Sports,
Yeah.
as you'd expect. Pretty clinical. So yeah, we'll take 5 minutes and then we'll be back for the next game.
Yeah, well, then I will tune in some music and we be right back then.
Cool.
That's actually pretty. This is like one of the earliest 2v2 maps, like VIP beta map.
Yeah, definitely probably the
wrong.
like most played map because it was in the beta, so like a lot of people got to play it.
Yeah. So the GLHF is commencing, and we are joining directly into the game. Yeah, we are just waiting for the start here.
There we go.
Nice
Interesting.
picture.
DDoS are going US Chimera this time.
Okay, and on the top left in red, red, whatever. We see Penspot's Cruelty as the US, and in the top right we see ZX Gannon from Pentasports with Cartel. Simple opening. Yeah,
Bottom left we have Zanichi US. He has changed. He was playing Chimera last game, changed to US this time. Interesting to see how that change affects his game. And then bottom right in blue we have DDoS Unreal. He is sticking with Chimera this time.
okay. So from what I saw, I think that Zinichi had a late start into the game. Sort of, he lost already some like 10-15 seconds where his barracks was building. But for example, Cruelty already had like 2 barracks running, two refineries. They were already ready. And yeah, so he's a bit late, let's say. So maybe this could cause him trouble, if I'm not wrong. So
Yeah.
we see Unreal opening, pretty solid, standard 1-1 opening, like 1 oil, 1 aluminum. Gannon is like 2-0 opening, 2 oil, 0 aluminum, going for the bank. And now going for the mid bank.
Zanichi is pushing for that middle bank, but they did get the scout on it, so Cruelty has microed his recon there. Although he's moving it away now, interestingly enough, so he might leave that bank open to be taken.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he seems to just be
doing right.
microing it around there, so he will be
Yeah.
defending that bank, because they did get the scout on those infantry. Although that is a javelin unit there, so he could, if he micros properly, he could kill that recon.
But there was
he's
no,
not going to.
and there's another javelin. So now here we have Unreal with his scout coming. Probably he's trying to kill off the US scout here by Cruelty. And oh, we see Gannon heading for both banks here with infantry. Look at this.
Yeah, I've
If
seen
Gannon-
this in the practice. A lot of people practicing this map, and a lot of people who play Cartel go for that contractor push to both the banks, and then you can push your contractors straight through into the player's base from there, or you can just leave them in the
Okay.
bank. It's an interesting little tactic.
So now we see Cruelty with a broken ass scout. But
Yeah, and that recon does go down, and that bank will be taken. Although it'll
Yeah.
probably be taken almost straight away by those contractors because they are very good in close quarter combat.
Yeah, but there are 2 jabs in it, so let's see how many will actually reach the bank.
Yeah,
Because
we'll have to wait
damage
and see with that.
Damage will be dealt. Now let's go into the base of the US player of Zenichi. Zenichi is going for a second barracks here. Pretty
That is
weird.
very interesting. His build order is strange, and I think it's just a lack
Yeah.
of practice because he got those 2 power field generators out
Yeah.
for absolutely no reason, and he's only now getting a logistics center out, and you don't need 2 field generators. So
Yeah,
uh,
it's just waste of money.
yeah,
Just we see Unreal learn from the drop here, by the way, and yeah, he has his Sentinel turret up next to his HQ to avoid any other drops. He's going for a next Sentinel turret onto his oil. So from the looks here, is Unreal way better positioned based on resources. So he's harvesting more compared to, well, he's probably in the lead compared to Zenichi here. But if we go to Gannon, Gannon has Yeah, he's just again stretching all over the map here. But what he's doing with his, I like this style of the refineries, like 2 refineries for 1 field. I think it's a very good idea.
Yeah, it's
Also
far more
with
efficient that way.
Look at his, oh my god, look at this, his 2 top, the 2 refineries and the 1 extension module in between them. He just needs 1 KMAX each. He doesn't
Yeah.
need to rebuild the KMAX.
Yeah, that's very good. Interesting, you
That's
see in the
so
center here,
quick.
you see a big contractor force sitting on top of the hill
Yeah.
ready to push, but you also
Yeah.
see like marine reinforcements coming up to that bank, so it should be an interesting fight there.
I think, look at Ganon positioning KMAX all over the map. This is what you need to do. This is also what I play. The KMAX can be very, very good scouts, but now the KMAX died. And you see the Scorpios taking care of the SAS. So now the SAS is going for the hill, and he's probably getting a shot onto the... Nah! And here we go. The Scorpio tanks cleared up. Now, as you said, this is going to be very interesting because Ganon actually, if he commits to the fight in the building, in the first one, he probably can survive this.
Well, he's managed to
But-
actually clear out that bank with a sniper.
That is cruelty. Oh,
yeah,
this is...
yeah, Cruelty's cleared out that bank for him, and then Ganon has got
And
that contractor force there
Jekyll.
who can just push straight
And
into
the
the bank.
Jekyll. Look at the Jekyll. Look at the micro. This is how you should play it. Like, shoot, go back, shoot, go back.
Yeah, very good.
Now, let's see what is in the sleeves. And there's 1 marine missing in Zenichi's base bank. Missing 1. He's not gathering all resources now. He's missing 2. Is it? Are they sniped? Oh, they're sniped. He's not missing 1. They're being sniped by Cruelty. And the rally point. Next time, if you leave a building, set a rally point first and then leave it, because then all units will go into the shadow of the building.
Yeah.
So, and we see Ganon to scout with the KMAX. This is well played so far by the Penta Sports team.
And really, really slow resource expand from Zenichi.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, he's
Yeah.
gone for one of the like a really far gold from his HQ. I don't know if that's for security or whatever, but probably not the best idea.
The bottom one.
Yeah, and he also
Yeah.
he hasn't aligned the building correctly, so the M993s are having to drive around it, which is
Yeah.
very inefficient.
Yeah. The thing is, why should the player do this? Because the thing is that in the lower back, you don't expect like a push there, so your refinery is more safe over there. So this is why I actually do it sometimes, to even have it further away. I don't care. This is good, but it's safer.
And we're seeing some Guardians now pushing forward from Cruelty.
Oh, and we see Scout dying. We see again the 3 Guardians and 1 Little Bird. Bottom in the base we see Cruelty and Ganon having the bank from Zenichi here. The Jekyll is surviving so far. Now it's dead. We see the Scorpio from Ganon. Just idling? No, he's shooting on the...
And it looks like they will take the bank from Unreal as well. They've got a couple of snipers
Yeah.
there.
Look at Cruelty with the drop, the Javelin drop, with the upgrade already. And the Little Bird on the bottom right. So there's so much happening.
Those Humvee from Zenichi are a pretty good idea to clear out that bank, but they're
Yeah.
gonna die very quickly to those Guardians.
Yeah. The Guardians will be like the what the fuck moment for Zenichi, I think.
Yeah.
Stealth enemy unit
It's like, oh damn it, I just countered it, and yeah. Oh my god, look at this. This is such a painful, like, if there is just 1 contractor around, this is so costly. Those Humvees drop like 2 pilots sometimes. Wow.
Yeah,
This is
Humvees
insane.
drop a ton, and there's Zenichi surrendering already.
Yeah, and we just see like Pumas, cruelty snipers survived. The bank is clear. One Puma full with SAS, but a single Puma with SAS won't matter that much. And some people are complaining about the stuttering on the stream. I don't get this. I don't know why, but yeah. So I think this match is pretty much over.
Yeah.
This is just...
I mean, as a player on your own, you can always play out with that little bit of extra economy you get, but that'll only last for so long. I have in fact seen Salami win a 1v2 on this map when him and Arton were playing, and Arton disconnected very early on. So Salami managed to get all the refineries in a strong economy, and he won 1v2.
Mm.
Although I highly doubt this is going to happen this
I
time
have
around.
this too. I played Cartel, but my US companion, he actually quit it like after like 3 minutes because he got rushed by 3 scouts. I took care about this rush and attacked already my opponent, like my straight opponent. I got like US eco up because I thought it's faster than Cartels, and I spammed Cartel units. Imagine this. Wow, I had like loads of money and specters all over the place. That was hilarious.
Now, if Zenichi had gone with Blazes, he would have
Yeah.
been able to counter this force perfectly. Unfortunately, he just never, and his economy was really slow.
Yeah, he started already too slow, as you saw.
Interesting, we do see a whole bunch of Fennecs pushing up into Ganon's base, so it'll be interesting to see if they do
Ganon
get to do
lost
some damage.
like nearly all his hinds. So we see the Fanax. Yeah, so now they're not shooting yet.
I wonder if he's going to try and snipe. What he'll try and snipe? That generator, maybe?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow, look at the damage. Oh my
I
god.
don't think he was expecting that. Unfortunately, he lost all his Fennecs to the explosion of that generator. Which is very unlucky for him. He does, though, have terms coming out now, which is will be decent against this Air Force.
Yeah. But Terminators against
Under attack.
Spectres is like shooting like cotton balls
Yeah.
onto a brick wall. Like has no effect. I mean, you just need. This is really weird.
I mean, Unreal does have a decent economy up at the moment, so he can kind of fund non-stop term production.
Yeah.
He also has those 2 turrets up already.
Terminators actually soak up a lot of damage.
They do,
But-
and he's producing Pumas alongside the Terminators.
Yeah. And now that this is actually a very good engagement for Unreal.
It is,
this
yeah.
is actually pretty good, but where is the energy?
Yeah, very unfortunate to lose power there.
Yeah. And look
Although
at
he's
the
got it back
Guardians,
almost
they're
straight away.
doing so much damage, the range. The Terminator does not know what to do. There is the micro. This is what you need to do. You need to micro. You need to go back. You need to have the rocket flying as long as possible to have your Terminator shoot the rockets.
And you also need to be close to those Sentinel turrets, because they will
Turrets,
shoot down the
yeah.
rockets as well.
Exactly, and they shoot fast. I mean, he dealt quite a good damage here. Not that bad. But yeah, now we see Puma and an SAS. So I just see red like everywhere, and I
Yeah.
see Ganon with Super Heinz everywhere. Like it's just Super Heinz all over, and I see infantry even more Shurshins, like insane amounts of Shurshins here.
So yeah, this will be game now. I mean, not like Unreal can say he put on a decent push. I mean,
Yeah,
he defended himself for a while, but it's too hard with players this good and the economy they have. You're never going to win
yeah,
alone, unfortunately.
exactly.
And I mean, if as I say, if we had seen Zenichi go with Blazers, this would be a very different game.
Totally. Or even an early push with a striker or two.
Yeah.
Like, there was no harassment at all. This was actually better in the early game. And look at Cruelty. He starts to troll now. I mean,
Because that Guardian build does take a fairly long time to get up. I mean, Guardians aren't the
exactly,
quickest units to build, and you have to get DEFCON 2.
exactly. Now look at Cruelty. He's coming with those Raptors. Now he's building, yeah, B2s.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
And Ganon is just spamming more refineries. Look at the map. It's like,
So yeah, this is just about it.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
the Guardians are just rocking the hell. This is Super Heinz flying all over the base.
Yeah, so Super Heinz along with Guardians are a very strong force. I mean, Super Heinz soak up so much damage, and Guardians deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, I just saw all Super Heinz die.
Yeah, I saw that as well. They died to the AoE explosion of the bomber run.
Yeah, there wasn't it the building, I think.
Well, I think it was a mixture, because the building died to the bombing run.
Yeah.
And yeah, we see the GG, and that's game. So, two very
That's
quick games
that
there.
much. Yeah. And
Uh,
I mean, there's potential in Zenichi and Unreal. Both players have a good potential, and they should keep up the practice. And they should not also have it hang like have the hat hanging, because I mean they played against Ganon and Cruelty, probably one of the best 2v2 teams out there in active aggression. Even their 1v1 skill is just insane. And when they play like this together, for example, as you saw with the scout, like those simple things, do the math. And I mean, that was just look at the resources.
Yeah.
143,000, nearly 144,000 compared to 60.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as you say, that they played fairly decently. They haven't had a lot of time to practice together. So yeah, they should stick to it. We'll see them in their second game later on, in a few days' time. As for the second game tonight, it's for now. It's it looks like it won't be happening. I will do my best to try and find a team to take the place of Insane Asylum.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit disappointing for them to kind of come out and say that they're not going to play. Although, to be fair, it was only one of the players. He just decided he wants to go out tonight, so he's not going to play.
Well, DQ, def win.
Yeah. So
My
anyway,
opinion.
we'll possibly be back for the game later tonight. Otherwise, it'll be a forfeit, and we'll see you on Monday. There won't be any games tomorrow because of the Active Dominance tournament, so go check that out.
Oh, you switch it. Okay.
Yeah, there won't be any games tomorrow.
So yeah, I will cast the Act of Dominance tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see people then.